Hi, how are you, my friends? Today we will explain how to highlight points on line chart with eye-catch color, like this chart we have here. The green points are total sales that are greater and equal the average. Here the reference line illustrates the average. And red points are total sales that are less than the average. So you can see here on this chart on year level what points less than the average and what points are above the average. Let's drill down here. I drill down, so you can see here the scope or the x-axis or the scope is year. Let me drill down. Here you can see the average over the quarter by year. So here the average is 143,577 all the green points are above this average, and the red is red than this average. But you can see here the x-axis is quarter and year. The scope is quarter and year. Let me drill down here again. We can see here now the average by month. So the average here is 47,858, the average. The green is above that number, the red are less than this number. Here the x-axis is month, quarter, and year. The scope is year, quarter, and month. Let me drill up again. Let me here now go to the next level. Here I have the average 574,300, and I have here the x-axis is the quarter, only the quarter, not quarter by year. So all the quarter one, the total sales are below the average. All the quarter two in the all years, all the quarter three in the all years, all the quarter four in the all years. How it's work in the drilled up and drill through. Let me again drill down. Here I have the sales for month. This is January for all years, February for all years. So now the green points illustrate the total sales for each month regardless of year. So the scope here is only month, and the average is 191,433. Okay, so let's start build this chart from the beginning. I have imported from Excel file 5 tables: customer, location, orders, products, sales rep. The fact table is the sales. You can see here the order, sorry. Here is the fact, and all these tables are dimensions. Let's go back here. I want to create now a calendar table. Let me go here. This is calendar table. Calendar table I created by calendar auto. This is the function that automatically make calendar. He will bring me this column only. So I will create these columns respectively. So if I want a columns called quarter by year, so only I write simply format calendar date, and I need the format is like this, to have quarter dash year. New column. Another new column is month year. I need month by year, so it's format calendar date The format is month and year. Another column, new column called year. It's all not more than year function. Quarter is not more than quarter calendar year date. Now I need a quarter order. Actually, I need quarter order. Sometimes we need this one. So what we need is just to combine the column year and the column quarter we created. Month order in the same logic, calendar year, which is this column, and combine it with month. Month name, format calendar date by triple M. And this is a new column, month calendar date. And here, columns called quarter, which is format calendar date backslash QQ. Now, back again, I will go here and make this hierarchy to include year, quarter, and month name. So if I now drag line chart and drag date hierarchy I created, now I have here, you can see, I have quarter, year, and month name. I create the total sales measure, which is sum order sales. I will drag it to y-axis. Now you can see here year, this is quarter and year, and here is quarter, year, and month name according to this hierarchy. Okay? As you can see now, in line chart, the color for the line doesn't have a conditional formula to change the point color depending on rules or field. So how I can make this different colors according to the value? That's what we are going to do it now. Before I create my measure, let me explain the logic that I follow to do this process. Let me see with you this table. I have cases now, 5 cases. I want to deal with each cases in my measure. First of all, I have case to calculate average over year. That means that I am talking about here. I want to calculate the average for over year. Okay? So year for 14, 15, 16, 17, the average should be on each year the same, because I need it as a like a reference line in order to make a compare the total sales with this line. So all the points above this line will be green, for example, and under this line is red. So you can notice that I have to use all selected function, right? Okay. So the scope here is year. This is the first case. Second case, I have to calculate the average over quarter and year. This represent this case, quarter and year. I need the average line here and calculate it according to this. So this is the second line. 14 quarter 1, 14 quarter 2, 14 quarter 3, 14 quarter 4, 5, same like this. and all they should have one value when we select all selected. The scope here is year and quarter. The scope here is year and quarter. Case number 3. I want to calculate the average over month, quarter, and year. And this is represented by this case, month, quarter, and year. I need this reference line. I need to calculate the average. So here we have year, quarter, month, like this, and all they should have one value only when we select all selected. The scope here is year, quarter, and month. Now 3 cases. Case number 4, average over quarter only. Average over a quarter only. This is represented by this case. Regardless of year, they give me the total sales for all quarter 1, all quarter 2, all quarter 3. Okay? So here we have quarter 1 only, not year. So it's only four values, or 4 quarter, but with one value for the average sales. So the scope here is quarter only. Quarter only. The same is for case number 5, which is average over over month, not quarter, over months. Here only we have 12 months and one value, and the scope here is month only, and that is represented here by this chart. So I need this average over this value. So we have five cases. So let's now try to create our measure. First of all, I need to make variable for each period. So this is the period for the all years, case number 1. All selected in order to remove filter over each year on calendar year. Case number 2, it's all quarter year, all selected. I have now to take every column that point to year and quarter. So this is year, quarter year. You remember how many columns we put it for the quarter, and column quarter, and quarter order, and column quarter. So any column that point to quarter, I have to mention it here. Here, if you remember now, it's all quarter, which is case number 4, not 3. All selected, I will just mention quarter, not like before, year and the quarter, only the columns that represent a quarter. But as you can see here, we take this and we take this. We don't take quarter order or quarter year because it's combined quarter with year. So we don't get it here. We don't bring it here to the formula. Let's go to the all month years. This is all selected. This is case number 3. We have to take year with all quarter mentioned in the calendar and with all month columns mentioned in calendar. This is case number 3. And here case number 5, which is month only. So we don't take anything about any column with year, any column with quarter. So here in month we take month name and month. We haven't take month order because it's combined with year. We don't get month year even the same. So these are the 5 scenarios. Okay, now let's calculate the average. We will take switch true. If we have the scope, please pay attention that the order of these conditions 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is very important. So if we have the scope only month name and we have the quarter in scope together, so we will take all month years. If we have only month name, we will take all month. Same. If in scope is quarter and in scope is year, so we will take all quarter year and total sales. And if we have a quarter only, we will go with all quarter only, and year there is no change. So you can see here we take the average X in order to calculate the average. We will return if total sales is greater than or equal average period, give me 1, otherwise give me 0. So this function, the return is 1 and 0. Let's go back to our chart. Here we have small trick. We will convert this line chart to cluster column chart. Why we do that? Because the color here has this conditional formatting. We will press it. We will take rule. I will go to my measure and I will say if it's 1 as number, then I need it in green. If it is 0 number, I need it like red. Okay, you can see here. Return it back to line chart. You can see it's small. Let me now change some formatting. I will make the line in black. I will make it thicker. Now let's go to the marker. I will make it bigger, like this. More maybe. More. Okay. Now I have here the green and red points for values of total sales. Green above the average, red is less than the average. So I will go here and take a reference line as average, and let me put here the label. So as you can see here now, we have the average for over year. Let me test it for the quarter. It's okay. For months, it's okay. Let me go drill up. Let me see here, expand it all. Very good. And here, very good. So as you can see, we managed to do it. Whatever your hierarchy you have, or the x-axis you have in the hierarchy, even it's expanded all, or it's drilled down in the hierarchy, you will get the points above the average, for example, and less than the average. I hope you benefit from this session. Any comments, you are welcome to put it under the video. Please subscribe, like, and share my video and support my channel in order to give you more subjects. Thank you a lot for attending me and watching this session. Goodbye.